Alright, boys, you know what that means. That song by Alice in Chains, Little School's Out. Thrills is out, lounged by this beautiful blue pool, courtesy of one Papa Cock, also known as J Cock. Woo, what can I say? Other than this summer break. Woo, baby. Couldn't be happier. So, last week, little 2-4 for your boy Thrills right here. Looking pretty bleak on his matchup predictions. Couldn't pull through in his own. Only winners I saw were one Behan, followed by a little Evil Morty. Happen to be the 1 and 2 teams in the league, so it's pretty easy to pick dubs when you pick the best. I'm just saying. So 2 and 4, not the best week I've ever had. Not the worst week I've ever had. Going forward, we're going to look to improve upon that after a couple great 4-1 weeks, 4-1 and 1s. As you might be as well. Maybe 3 and 2. I think one of them was 4 and 1, but I went back and calculated it was 3 and 2. Either which way, it's summer break. What can I say? It's gorgeous out here today. Can I do anything else other than just bask in this glory? I don't know anything about it. Ben, how you digging it? Oh, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm sitting by the pool, baby, making a video for my boys. I love it. I love it. Well, before we get started here, I want to be serious for a moment. I want to throw a big congrats to no longer AP Stocky, Principal Stocky. Principal William. Hell yeah. Major props to you, my man. Major props to you. If I move to Chicago, I know where I can go get a job. Alright. Alright. Let's get into our matchup. Enough with the seriousness. Let's get into our matchup prediction show right here, alright? I really want to touch base, knock out these 6 matchups because, it's some of the break. We got some important things to do. I know most of you are probably still toiling away at your day jobs. Oh, what about you, Sav, out in Corpus Christi? Saw that video this morning. Glad you're awake and alive in Texas. I'll be there tomorrow, 10 a.m. I'll be in Houston. Gonna check out a little Stros game. Friday against the Baltimore Orioles. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. Hope none of my... Oh, all my players for them already hurt, so it doesn't matter. Any ideas on what jerseys to get? Shoot me a message in the Slack app. Once again, if you're not on Slack, what the heck are you doing? All right, so here we go. Let's start with our first matchup. Matchup of buddies. A matchup of pals. A matchup of guys that love to just aggravate one another and instigate shiz with one another. I'm talking about Krusty's third nipple versus Big Ant. Big Ant. Woo, boy. Taking on him ass the past couple weeks, man. Ow, 5 and 2 looking like a great team. All of a sudden, you're 5 and 4 looking like a team that's just... It'd be like if you jumped to this pool, you kind of be floundering for a second before you got your bearings. Right? That's what your team's doing right now. Krusty's third, kind of doing what we expected it to do. Not looking like the studliest number 1 team, looking more like a middle-of-the-pack team. Behan really put him on it last week. Couldn't say I didn't see it coming as I predicted Behan to win, but I can say that I wanted it to be a little more competitive. B-Green tried to make it tight those last couple days, but sadly it did not happen. This week, though, I'm seeing things looking a little bit different for one of those teams. Somebody's picking up a dub this week. Can't have 2 straight losers. Nobody's getting a tie. I haven't predicted a tie all year, and I'm not about to do that. Ooh, easy now. This wind is blowing my yarmulke around like crazy. Going back to my Jewish heritage, once again, rocking the Judaism. But Wonderbat. I'm not talking about Wonderbat. Fuck that team. Mad Gear Gang went for a name change. Thought it was going to be a dub last week against Ben. Didn't happen. But this week, Mad Gear Gang, you will get the dub because Freddie Freeman's going to be rocking dongs for you. Josh Bell will be. Edwin Encarnacion more than likely going to be on a new team soon. Krusty's third nipple. Your offense still not where it needs to be. Picking up DD's definitely going to help when he gets back in a couple weeks. Maybe next week at the latest, they're saying, so that'll be cool for you. Your pitching, B-Green, still, I saw it was about a 3.890 ERA last week, if I'm not mistaken. Not good enough to compete. I was at a 4.09, got beat by a 3.79, so I can attest to that. Got to be down about 3.5, 3.6. That's where you want to be if you want to win this league. You better get there. You're not going to matter this week. As long as Anthony gets to the 45 inning pitch threshold, maybe Dallas Keuchel signs. Mad Gear Gang with the dub. Going to 6 and 4. Krusty going to 5, 4 and 1. I gotta say, there's a lot of ties going on right now in the league. As I was going through the records, it was almost half the league has a tie at somewhere. I really think that's going to play a role coming down later in the line. I know we've got about 11 weeks left in the season, but it still could matter in the regular season. Those ties really going to change winning percentages of teams here and there. Now, let's go ahead and keep it going here. When I'm talking about next, I'm going to talk about the team that's the unluckiest team in the league. I'm talking about Homer Depot. Four losses, 5 losses have all been on Sunday crap outs. Just a Sunday fug day, Sunday no fun day. Whatever you want to call it, it has been just a sad state of affairs for Austin Snead and his Homer Depot crew. He has made some good moves recently, really bolstering his staff, really bolstering his offense. I have liked those. He's trying to fix things, not just only trading with Billy Baseball. And Springfield Topes, though, coming in 1-1 the past couple weeks. Couldn't do it against Billy Baseball last week, unfortunately. I was kind of upset by that. Really want him to go, he's up, he's down, you're up, you're down. I can't figure your team out. You've got enough arms, you should be good. I mean, Domingo Germán's been great, Shane Bieber's been great, Brad Hand, Alex Colomé. You've got arms right there. I just don't know what to do with you, man. I mean, your offense with Bucks, with Gleyber, with Jan Segura, with every catch you pick up, whether it's Mitch Garver or not, he's doing work for you. So I think you should be better than you are. I think this week you're going to get to 500. I think you're going to get to 5-5, while the Snead's knees goes to 1-9. Sad to say, sad but true, sad but true. So Springfield Topes, 2 straight visitors picking up dubs this week. All right, next matchup. Let's talk about Mike Hager versus the reigning defending two-time champ of the league, Cody Nobles. Cody Nobles squeaked out a dub last week. Did not expect it to happen. Team should really be 2-6-1 in my eyes. But hey, I'm not Yahoo, and I don't keep change the scores based on what is and could as and should as. I do it based on dids and did nots. And you did pick up a dub against Jacob Poppycock last week, unfortunately. Mike Hager, your team, for a team that 2 weeks ago you're like, I'm not really liking my team. You come from a team I was like, I don't know, man. Looking like it's back to a typical Benson Harbor squad right there. And definitely going to be in the playoff hunt all year long. Definitely probably going to make the playoffs. Definitely, probably, maybe, definitely, whatever phrase you choose to use. I think that you've got a chance to make the playoffs. And I think you've got a chance to win this week going against Rocky and Rusty, just because Code, concussions, wakeboarding, Jayville living, medical card net, those will all get to you, man. And I don't know if it's going to affect your squad or not, but I'm saying it is. I'm saying your squad's looking pretty bleak right now, bro. So you're going to 3-6-1, while Benson Harbor goes to 6-4-1 with Mike Hager picking up another third 1, 2, 3 straight dubs. So good job, Mikey boy. I'm sad to say, I don't want to say it, but I'll say it anyways. Next here, we've got our matchup of the week. And by matchup of the week, I mean, brother. We're talking about Evil Morty. Fucking B. We're talking about Evil Morty versus Behan. The 1 team versus the 2 team. One team should really be 5-3-1. The other team should stay 5-3-1 in my mind. Don't want to get any copyright infringement. Let's put a pause on that. Now, Behan and Evil Morty, 2 teams, so I've said all year long, definitely towards the top. When I did power rankings, I believe I had both of them in the top 3. That's something that you should really be cognizant of, because my power rankings are never wrong. Rock solid, just like A-Rod analysis. Now, Evil Morty squeaked out a dub, as I stated last week. Pitching was not as... Actually, you know what? Pitching was just god-awful. I don't know how you got by. I mean, just the Shark picking up a quality start on Sunday for you really paid off. Your pitching, though, man, is just not where it needs to be. Offense for days. 4 days. You got Cody Bellinger and Christian Yelich. You could field us. The rest of our league could field out the rest of your team. And you would still be above 500. Those 2 dudes are just unbelievable. Eddie Rosario's been unbelievable. There's not enough superlatives to describe some of the guys on your team. Behan, on the other hand, you just keep trucking along, man. Most matchups have been tight week by week by week. You, on the other hand, you're whooping teams' arse, okay? You beat your team 3 weeks ago by almost double digits, 2 weeks ago by double digits. Last week should have been B Green, even worse than you did. I want you to not be as good as you are, but you're better than you are, and that upsets me. I want the players you have to stop being good. I don't care about D-Hop. D-Hop didn't make the playoffs last year. Let's throw D-Hop a bone. Let's let him get in there. His team's really good. You, I'm going to be blunt. I don't want you to be as good as you are. but you're going to win again this week. Oh, and the upset, 2 versus 1. 6-3-1 for Behan, 6-3-1 for Evil Morty. We've got a new #1 team in the league after that matchup. Our 5th out of 6 matchups, we're going to go to Wonder Bad versus Mr. Tickles. I've stated all year long, year of the stash, year of the stash, year of the stash. 500 still, man. Still treading water, still doing what he needs to do to try to make the playoffs. And in the division he's in, he's just got to be better than Sav right now. Unless Austin Sneed somehow wins 8 straight games, which is possible, which has been done in this league. We've seen it. Last year we saw a couple teams pick up just outlandish win streaks to propel themselves into playoff position. And Sneed does have the players to do, but we're not here to talk about him. We're here to talk about Mr. Tickles, the stash. And your squad right there, the Zach attack, has been, you know, more been like throwing pebbles and rocks rather than pulling out, you know, full-fledged bazookas and things of that nature. Offense, I kind of like what I'm seeing from the offense, but on the other hand, there's just too many holes in that lineup for me to consistently be like, you know what, I think that he's got a winning squad. I think he's got a team that's going to be able to just make it to the playoffs and do really well. Wonder Bad, on the other hand, it's almost flip-flop. You've got one really good pitcher in Garrett Cole. You've got a pitcher in Patrick Corbin who is hitter. When he's hit, he's hit. When he's missed. And there's been little in between. Offense, you got 5 dudes on the DL or the non-playable roster right now that could be easy all-stars. But, hey, you got to make do with what you got. When you got an outfield consistent of Raimel Tapia, Jesse Winker, Nick Senzel, and Shin-Shu Chu, you're lucky to be where you're even at, sniffing 500, man. This week, though, I don't think it's going to matter. I think you will pick up a dub over Jaycock. You'll go to 5-5-0. He'll go to 4-5-1. Mr. Tickles, you're going to be giggling all the way to the losers bracket this week, my man. 4-5-1 for you. I'm sorry, man. Can't pick you to beat Wonder Bad. Wonder Bad won't lose 3 straight weeks, will he? And our last matchup of the week, our leader in the doghouse, the one and only Tim Savdog, going against Cool as Ice. Now, Cool as Ice, I know your theme was meant to represent Vanilla Ice, but whenever I think of it, I think more about Jamaica. We have a bobsled team. Cool Runnings, man. Like that name is way better than Cool as Ice or Ice Ice Baby. This is a movie that will change your life, man. If you don't believe in perseverance, things of that nature, there's no way you can't get down some Cool Runnings action in your life. All right, so Cool as Ice, more like Cool Runnings, man. I think that you going against Savdog is going to be a pretty good matchup this week. I'm thinking it's going to be something tight on the lines of 10-8, 10-9. Your name change did what it normally does, aside from the likes of Anthony, who's changed his name and still continued to lose. Cool as Ice changed it, picks up a dub. You know, 0-3-1 will really make you look at life and decide if you need to make some changes, and that's what you do with your squad. Kudos to you. Kudos to acquiring Trevor Story for Manny Machado as well. I mean, that was a deal that was pretty even-keeled right there. Just kidding. Not going to rehash that. Red Roosters, year of the Savdog, man. I can't be any happier than you picked up a... Oh, wait. I'm super pissed you picked up a dub. But I'm glad you're enjoying your summer break already with the fam, hitting on minor league baseball games, just having a jolly old time. That's pretty dope, man. I don't know if you're road tripping, flying, if you rented a car or not, but holy smokes, man, I can't get on those road trips. Can't deal with that. If you're not within 4 hours of me, I ain't jiving to you. That's the motto, and that's my crew. This week, though, year of the Sav, I think it's going to continue. Sav going to 5-4-1, while Cool as Ice or Cool Runnings, man, going to 4-5-1. I like to see Billy Baseball. You know, you got a principle in this. Let's bring you back down a peg, all right? Can't have you too high in life. Can't make you too happy. They just made some other great news up there in Illinois. That's you're going to enjoy that come the new year, possibly. I don't know how that works, but neither here nor there. You can't just be always getting the good news, man. It can't just keep happening like that. So, I think you've got a chance this week to keep it close, but in the grand scheme of things, I think the Savdog is going to pick up the dub this week. So, from here on out, that's going to be a little Springfield Topes with the dub. MGG with the dub. That's Mad Gear Gang. Hopefully his name change helps him out. Wonderboat, Behan, Mike Hagar, and Red Roosters. So, as we depart here from the week 10, it's already 10 weeks in, boys. 10 weeks. I can't believe it. The Blazers coming off. I've got to get some sun on these guns. Before we depart, though, I've got one final announcement. We'll see you next week.